all three of us, born and raised in Farmington, New Mexico. Somehow we find each other in the pest control business. Doug and I actually knew each other growing up. We both went to Farmington High School. Our mascot was a scorpion. So really we were born to be in bugs.
Yeah, we first met when I was going to school at University of Arizona. You guys came and recruited me to work for you. And here we are, almost 20 years later, still killing bugs together.
Yeah, I remember in 2006, Doug and I meeting at his apartment and drawing a logo in Microsoft Paint. And that was the beginning of Ecoshield. And when I look at where we started and where we're at now, it's unbelievable. Ecoshield really isn't a story about pests. It's a story about people, the right people, coming on board at the right time, contributing and bringing the right skills and talents and abilities.
Well, luckily we found the right industry. Pest control is super resilient. It went through a recession, it went through COVID, and we thrived in both of those seasons. But yeah, back then, we just leaned on the fact that bugs don't really care about the economy.
And we had no money. My dad mortgaged the house and gave me $50,000 to get going. Doug borrowed money from a cousin. Nobody wanted to lend us money. And so the strategy that we came up with was to liquidate branches. And that's how we got funds to grow.
So part of the process of turning around and selling those branches, we learned a ton from the people that acquired those branches. And so we took that information and we were just sponges, and we said, okay, let's try and create, a real company that is one of the greatest on the planet with all of the we're learning from these other companies. And so called it Going Pro. So it was a 4-year initiative. We said we're going to professionalize the company. The entire back office is going to get redone. We're going to cross-market our customer base. We're going to do additional services, and we're just going to become great operators. And that's what we started on in 2018.
Yeah, we were just shy of 50 million. And we said, this is our path to get to 250 million. And we hit it, almost to the day of when we said we were going to hit it. That brings us to our current initiative, which is Game Time. Tell us about Game Time.
It's really not about pest control, it's about people. And you've got to harness those people by giving them a purpose. And that purpose has to be meaningful enough that it's going to generate that unity, that identity, that energy that ultimately becomes your culture.
So the purpose at Ecoshield really is to spread happiness. And the vision really is to create the happiest family on planet Earth. And it's amazing how that empowers our people to give service way beyond any solution that they have. And that goes from bringing up a trash can or a newspaper to a customer. Sometimes they organize a service project on the weekend. We've seen widows that have a technician come over for Christmas Eve dinner. And even this last year we had someone in a neighborhood saw a burning house, knocked on the door, no one answered. He ran in the house and he saved a baby from a burning house that burnt completely to the ground.
Somewhere along the lines, we discovered that giving people purpose, helping them realize that their job really is bigger than bugs. Our people are empowered to give service far beyond our solutions, and they do. The stories that we get back are incredible. They're inspiring. And those stories just feed on each other. And every month, everyone wants to tell their stories of what they did that was above and beyond, how they made it bigger than bugs out in the field. Shield Day is an entire day dedicated to investing in our team members. We bring everybody in-house, out of the field. And it's just a day to sharpen the saw, recognize our top performers, and share stories. Doing these 3 things builds unity, it builds identity, and it prepares our people to go back into the field and deliver that same level of service with the idea of it's bigger than bugs and we go above and beyond.
We love to have a good time. We like to joke around, we like to smile, we like to laugh, but at the same time we're very competitive. We work hard, and so the standards are high.
This past summer we added 240,000 new customers.
We've been driven by this idea that progress equals happiness. Sounds like 2025 is right on the horizon. What's beyond 2025?
If you look at what's next for Ecoshield, where we're going to go, the market's wide open. We're a baby compared to some of the big guys that are out there. And now we've got the right foundation in place. 2025, easily there's a platform there where we can go acquire, and we can get into some things that really allow us to grow. And we're excited about what that holds and where the future is going to take us in the next 5 to 10 years.
We've got the people, the processes, and the systems in place now to take us far beyond 500 million. That is an ambitious goal, but we look at it more as a byproduct. When you do the right things happen. When you have the right people with the right purpose, you get the right performance. And so that big goal, that's just going to be a byproduct of doing what we do best, investing in our people and getting them to believe that what they do is bigger than bugs, that they can really make a difference by going out there every single day and going above and beyond.